Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? Today is Sunday. It's a sunny day out today, and it's warming up a lot. It's like 82 degrees, and I think it might get a little bit warmer. So we're gonna need another cold front. So send us your cold weather, okay? We don't want a hot Thanksgiving. It probably will be, but we don't care for that. There's Addy Cat. She's just slinking around here. She's playing and acting funky. She's just my funky girl. She's always close by somewhere. But the message here that I'm going to relay today is that even though uh, I may do a reading on what's the current event, what's going on with Trump, who he's picking, like Matt Gaetz, that is not meant to disrupt your reality. It's not meant to give you stress and anxiety. So that's why all of the readers are telling people to minimize what they're watching on TV, all the information that they're getting. And that means readers too. And I hope that I'm not a part of that, making your life feel negative or giving you stress, anxiety, and worry. I don't want to be a part of that. I'm just giving you the information not to stress you out. So today I'm going to give you a little guidance to deal with a little bit of stress, okay? So the guidance here is to stop stressing um, out of panicking. When you're stressing and you're panicking, it's like you're getting it mirrored all back to you. The universe, whatever your signal you're putting out to the universe, it's just mirroring back to you. And that's not the results you want from the universe. You are a sovereign being. Your feelings and emotions direct the experience that you're having. So to change your circumstances and manifest a different outcome, we need to adapt ourselves and to put that bubble of love around ourselves. Surround yourself with the white light. Start believing that your life is filled with joy. Start recognizing all the joyful moments in your life and being grateful for them. Anticipate joyful events, like there's Thanksgiving coming up, there's Christmas coming up. Start anticipating that happiness that you're going to feel, because that's what you want to do. You want to feel the emotion of joyfulness and happiness, because that's the signal you're putting out to the universe. So, thinking happy thoughts. That's what you need to do. Think happy thoughts and imagine your situation being joyful. Everything turning into your favor. And replace or release negative thoughts. So you have a negative thought, well, think of a happy one. Stop thinking about that. You don't want to put that out there. This is how we change the world. One by one, we leave all the angst and grief behind. We focus on feeling joyful, and we send that feeling to the universe so that it will mirror back to us. And you're letting the universe know exactly what you prefer. So if the more that we can do this, all of us, the more that we can create the universe and the world that we want to live in. So that's why I always say we should live in a little bubble. That's our little bubble. Let's create this little bubble of love and joy and live in that. Addy Cat's playing with a little mouse. Not a real one. Anyway, that's my message for y'all today. I hope y'all are having a wonderful weekend and a beautiful Sunday. We're going to probably watch football today. My husband said this evening Dallas is playing and the Texans are playing. So we're Texans here from Texas, so we're going to be watching the Texas football games. Dallas hasn't been doing too good, though. We still have hope. We're still rooting for them and having hope, but they don't always come through. But they're fun to watch anyway. I like to watch Kansas. I like to watch the Chiefs, and not because they're always winners. It's because we were watching them years ago, and they've won several times the Super Bowl. My friend is from Kansas, and she would always talk about the Chiefs and everything. So I started watching them, and then I really enjoyed watching them, and I've been watching them for years now. And they're such a successful franchise, and I think they've won every game this year. So I don't know if they're playing today or not because I have not watched any TV or, I've seen a couple of things come across my phone. I've just been really busy, but we're planning on watching some football tonight. Did y'all watch Mike Tyson fight? Did y'all watch all of it? So, some women fighters, the world champion, oh my gosh, some Irish lady, I don't even know her name, but two women fought before Tyson fight came out. It was brutal. It was horrific and brutal. It was the worst thing. I don't ever watch boxing. I know, I went to a boxing match in San Antonio one time uh, when we first moved to San Antonio many, many years ago, a live boxing match that somebody brought us to. And me and my husband walked away from it. We left before it even finished, because they're going, 13 rounds? We left. We didn't like it. We're like, nah, not for us. We didn't really care to see people punching each other. And I mean, this was many, many years ago. This was probably, gosh, over 30 years ago. But I still was me, and I just can't stand to see other people hitting on another person. So we just left. We're like, this isn't for us. We're leaving. But I wanted to watch the Mike Tyson fight. It was all hyped up, So I said, let's watch it. Netflix, I don't know about y'all's, but we had to keep restarting our Netflix because it kept going off because there was too many people watching Netflix. They couldn't really handle it. But that's what you get for $7.99 a month, I guess, whatever. But we did watch those women. Oh, it was terrible. So one of them was bleeding from the ear. Her eardrum must have been busted because her ear was just bleeding and bleeding. And then the other one, her eyebrow right above her eye was just laid open because she got headbutted by the one that won. She was the world champion, but she has a history of doing headbutting, and she headbutted her, and then she kept punching at that area, so making it so that I guess she wouldn't be able to either continue the fight or make it to where she can't see because she's bleeding all over the place. That poor girl, she's going to have a scar there. I mean, I'm telling you, it was laid open, y'all. It was terrible. I'm sure she had to be all stitched up. It was awful, awful. And then when Tyson and Paul came on, you could tell that Paul was just staying away from Tyson. He was like, I don't want you to beat me up and knock me out, but I don't want to hurt you either. Because Tyson's 28 years older than this Paul. Is it Paul Jake or Jake Paul? I forget. Jake Paul? I think it might be Jake Paul. But he was staying away from him. He wasn't about to hurt Tyson, He gave a couple punches here and there, and their rounds were 2 minutes, 2 minutes long, and they only went 8 rounds. And Mike Tyson was huffing and puffing. I mean, he's almost 60 years old. He's 58 years old. And my daughter, when we sat down to watch it, she watched it with us, and she was like, oh, Mike Tyson's going to beat the crap out of him. I'm like, I don't think so. This boy is in his peak. He's 27 years old. He's in his peak. Now, if Tyson was 27 years old, I'm sure that would have happened. But no, he's 58 now. So, and I told her, I said, that's not going to happen. And then when we watched it, she was like, wow, I can't believe that. I'm like, well, welcome to getting old. That's how it is. You just don't have the stamina and, to be jumping around in the ring, going round and round and round. And if you notice, did you see Mike Tyson was biting his gloves? They're like, why were you biting your gloves? And he said, I have a biting fixation. And Vanderfield, he knows that, right? He's like, yeah, I understand that. I got that. So I was just hoping that Mike Tyson wouldn't bite anybody, any ear off or anything like that, that he would control himself and be the kinder, better person that he is today. But they said that Mike Tyson was, I think he was needing the money, that he was just in bankruptcy court. Sorry, I had to stop it for a minute. My husband's taking a shower. I don't want him to walk in behind me with, no clothes on. Anyway, so he needed the money, and Tyson was supposed to be making like $20 million, and then Paul would make $40 million because he is a social influencer, so he stands to make a lot more money. So yeah, everybody made money. Netflix made money. Arlington made money. I mean, there were so many celebrities, so many people there, and everything. Everybody, all the trainers, everything. It was a big money making event. So everybody made money. Everybody's happy. And Tyson didn't, he didn't win the fight, but he didn't humiliate him. And I think that's really what was going on there. He was trying to win the fight without humiliating Tyson. So, and Tyson knew he wasn't going to win. He knew that, but he just he needs the money. That's all. There was a little video he made on TikTok, and it was like, "Give me the money." So he did this for the money for sure. So God bless him. I hope everybody's happy. I think everybody's happy. So that'll probably be the last boxing event that I will watch. Anyway, I just wanted to come on here and say hi to y'all, touch base, see what's going on, and tell y'all have a wonderful Sunday. I love you so much. I'm thinking about y'all, and I just want y'all to be happy and not be stressing out, okay? So have a wonderful day. Love y'all. If you'd like to get a reading with me or a healing session, look down below, okay? Bye for now. Love you guys.